Hello everyone, today I'm going to explain how Telegram bot allows the user to interact with the NASA IPS API and to store the fetched details into the firestore database. The firestore database. First of all, we have to import three packages: Node Telegram bot API, Axios, and Firebase admin. Later, after importing the packages, we have to take the constant token and give the value of our chatbot token. Later, I had created Firebase service account to interact with the JSON file. Here, this is the JSON file used. Um, we will get this JSON file from the Firestore database. In Firestore database, after you had creating the project, go to project preview and click on project settings. In project settings, click on service accounts. In service accounts, you will get this. Click on new private key. After clicking the generate private key, so JSON file is created. Click on the downloads link and open the JSON file. So this is the file of the JSON. Save this file and the chatbot database file in the same location. Now here DB is used to interact with the firestore database. I had created the object bot with two parameters of token and polling is set to true. After in bot.onText and if in bot text, I mean in chatbot, if you give the message like NASA and the date, then you will get the details of a particular date. And here is Axios is used to interact with the HTTP request, and no Telegram bot API is used to create new chatbot, and Firebase admin is to interact with the Firestore database. Here we will get the messages from the NASA IPS API. Later, if you don't have any details on that day, then it shows that failed to fetch the NASA IPS data. In bot.on message, we have message text and message parts to split into the different parts to split it with the gaps, and we had used the CRUD operations, that is retrieve, create, read, update, and delete. And here I had used two CRUD operations, insert and get. Here insert is used to store the details into the firestore database. Here in Shortcut we have to give the syntax like in insert title explanation, and user ID is created at that time, and timestamp is the at which time and on which date you had created the data. Later, after it is inserted successfully, then it gives the message data stored successfully. If there is any error, then it says that failed to store the data. Else, that means in place of insert, if you give the get, then it gives the details in the firestore database. If you want to get the details of the particular title, then you have to give the command like get space name of the title, then it fetches the details of the title. So if you get any after creating, you will get the message like please insert or use NASA data or get title to get NASA IPS data. Now I am going to run this code. First go to the file location and click on CMD. In CMD, you run the file. First, we have to connect. First, we have to connect these files, that is JSON file and the JS file. I had here Firebase service account is in requiring is used to connect with the JSON file. So now I am going to run it. Database.js. After, go to your Telegram bot. So this is my Telegram bot. In my Telegram bot, I'm giving the dates. With first, we have to know the dates of the IPS because it works only for specific dates. So these are some of the dates I had got through. So when you give me the dates of the NASA IPS, then it gives the dates. So you can choose any date. So now I am choosing the date. Now I am choosing this date in my Telegram bot slash NASA space control. So these are the details I had got. In this first one, green flashes, this is the title, and flower to May 24 is the explanation of the title, and you will get the URL as well as some diagram if there is any image of the particular date. So now I am going to insert this to store the title into your database. We have to remove the white spaces because it will take these white spaces into the explanation. After, you have to copy the explanation. So now I'm going to run it. After inserting, then it shows that data stored successfully. Let's see whether the data stored or not. So this is the document of my IPS. So here our data is inserted successfully. So this is the time step at which time and on what date we had inserted the data, and this is the user ID. So now I am going to get these details. So these are the details stored in our database. If you want to get the details of the particular title, now I am going to give the title NGC 7822 promising question. So this is the data of the title NGC 72. Let's see another one. So the largest rock in our solar system. So it gives about the details, and it also gives the explanation as well as the user ID. Okay, this is how the Telegram bot allows the user to interact with the NASA IPS API, and as well as how to store these data into the our firestore database.